Hi, everyone. My name is Anna, and welcome back to my podcast for English learners. I'm really happy you are here today. Today, we start a new story, and the topic is at a mall. This is a very useful topic because shopping malls are popular places. People go there to shop, eat, meet friends, watch movies, or just spend time. So, let me tell you my story. It is Saturday afternoon. I wake up a little late because I don't have work or school today. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think, what should I do today? Then I decide, I will go to the mall. I get out of bed slowly and go to the kitchen. I drink a glass of water and eat a quick breakfast, just toast and fruit. I don't want anything heavy because I plan to walk a lot. While I eat, I think about the mall. I don't need to buy anything special. I say to myself, I just want to look around, maybe buy something small, maybe eat something nice. After breakfast, I go to my room and get ready. I choose comfortable clothes, jeans, a t-shirt, and sneakers. I also take a small bag with my phone, wallet, and keys. I check everything. Phone, heavy check mark. Wallet, heavy check mark. Keys, heavy check mark. Okay, I'm ready, I say. I leave my apartment and lock the door. Outside, the weather is nice. It is not too hot and not too cold. Perfect for walking. I decide to take a bus to the mall. I walk to the bus stop and wait. There are a few people there. Some are on their phones, some are talking, and some are just waiting quietly. After a few minutes, the bus arrives. I get on and sit near the window. I like sitting by the window because I can watch the city. The bus starts moving. I look outside and see streets, cars, people walking, cafes, and shops. The city feels alive. After about 20 minutes, I see the mall building. It is big and modern. There are many cars in the parking area and many people going inside. Okay, here we are, I say quietly. I get off the bus and walk toward the entrance. The doors open automatically. I step inside, and suddenly everything changes. It is bright, busy, and full of life. I see shops everywhere, people walking with shopping bags, and music playing in the background. I stop for a moment and look around. Wow, it is big, I say. Then I take a deep breath. I will start exploring. So I am standing inside the entrance and looking around. The mall is very big and bright. There are many floors, many shops, and many people moving in different directions. I hear soft music playing in the background. I also hear footsteps, voices, and the sound of elevators and escalators. I take a moment and think, okay, where should I go first? I decide to walk slowly and just explore. I start on the first floor. There are many clothing stores here. Big windows, colorful displays, and mannequins wearing different outfits. I walk past a shoe store first. There are so many shoes, sneakers, boots, sandals, and formal shoes. I stop for a second and look inside. Maybe I need new shoes, I think. But then I smile and say to myself, no, not today. I continue walking. Next, I see a bookstore. I like bookstores, so I decide to go inside. The shop is quiet compared to the mall. It smells like books and paper. There is soft music, and everything feels calm. I walk between the shelves and look at the books. I see novels, travel books, and self-help books. I take one book from the shelf and read the title. It looks interesting, but I don't buy it. I will think about it, I say quietly. After a few minutes, I leave the bookstore. Now I start to feel a little hungry. I look around and see signs for food. Food court. Perfect, I think. I follow the signs and walk upstairs using the escalator. From the escalator, I can see the whole mall, people walking, lights shining, and shops everywhere. It looks very alive and busy. When I reach the food court, I see many options. There are burgers, pizza, sushi, noodles, ice cream, and drinks. So many choices. I stop and look around. What do I want? I think. I walk slowly between the restaurants, reading menus. Finally, I decide to stop at a small burger place. I go to the counter. Hello, I say. Hello. What would you like? The worker asks. I would like a burger and a drink, please, I say. Okay, thank you, he says. I wait for a few minutes. Then I take my tray and find a table near the window. I sit down. Around me, people are eating, talking, and laughing. Some are with friends, some are alone like me, and some are families. I take my first bite. This is good, I say. I feel relaxed now, but I know I still want to explore more of the mall. So I finish my meal slowly, take my bag, and stand up. I will continue walking, I say to myself. So I leave the food court after my meal. I feel full and relaxed now. The burger was good, and the drink helped me feel more energetic. I throw away my trash and take my bag. Okay, let's keep exploring, I say to myself. I decide to go to the second floor. I take the escalator up again. While I go up, I look around. The mall looks even bigger from above. I can see many shops, people moving slowly, and bright signs everywhere. Wow, this place is huge, I think again. When I arrive on the second floor, I notice that it is a little different. Here there are more fashion stores, beauty shops, and accessory stores. I start walking slowly. First, I pass a clothing store. There are jackets, dresses, shirts, and jeans. Some clothes look very modern, some look simple. I stop and look at a jacket. Nice, but I don't need it, I say quietly. I continue walking. Next, I see a cosmetic store. It is very bright and colorful inside. There are perfumes, creams, lipsticks, and skincare products. A worker smiles at me. Hello, can I help you? She asks. No, thank you. I'm just looking, I answer. She smiles again and says, Okay, enjoy. I continue walking. Now I notice a small sitting area in the middle of the floor. There are chairs and small tables where people can rest. I feel a little tired, so I decide to sit for a few minutes. I sit down and put my bag next to me. I take out my phone and check messages. Then I just look around. People are walking, shopping, talking. Some are carrying big bags. Some are laughing with friends. I think the mall is like a small city inside a building. After a few minutes, I stand up again. I should keep going, I say. I walk further and see a sign. Cinema. Oh, a cinema, I think. I become curious. I follow the sign and walk in that direction. Soon I arrive near the cinema area. There are big posters on the walls, movies, actors, colorful images. People are standing in line to buy tickets or popcorn. I stop for a moment and look. Maybe I should watch a movie, I think, but I am not sure yet. So I just look at the posters and read the titles. Then I decide. I will think about it later. I turn around and continue walking, but suddenly I see something interesting. So I am walking away from the cinema area, thinking about whether I should watch a movie or not. I still feel unsure, but I decide to keep exploring first. I walk slowly down the corridor, looking at the shops and people. Everything is bright, busy, and full of movement. Then I notice something that catches my attention. There is a small indoor event area in the mall. I see signs that say, Weekend Special Event, Live Music and Small Market. What is this? I think. I walk closer, and I see it, a small stage with a musician playing soft music. There are also small stands around selling handmade things, jewelry, candles, small decorations, and snacks. It feels different from the regular shopping area. More warm, more personal. I stop and listen to the music. It is calm and beautiful. Not loud, just soft guitar and singing. A few people are standing and listening. Some are smiling, some are filming, and some are just relaxing. I stay there for a while. I didn't expect this, I think. It feels really nice. I walk around the small market. At one stand, I see handmade bracelets. A woman smiles at me. Hello, would you like to look? She asks. Yes, sure, I say. I look at the bracelets. They are simple, but pretty. I pick one up and try it on my wrist. It looks nice, she says. How much is it? I ask. She tells me the price. I think for a moment. I will take it, I say. I buy the bracelet and put it on my wrist. Thank you, I say. Thank you, enjoy, she answers. I smile and continue walking. Now I feel even more relaxed. The music is still playing in the background. Then I decide to sit near the stage for a few minutes. I sit down and just listen. People are passing by, but I stay still. I watch and enjoy the moment. I think, this is my favorite part of the mall today. After a while, the music changes. A new song starts, a little more lively. I check the time. Oh, I didn't realize I stayed here so long, I say. Now I start thinking again about the cinema. Maybe I should go back, I think. Or maybe I should just walk around a little more. I stand up and slowly walk away from the event area. But then something happens that changes everything. So I leave the small event area with live music and start walking again. I still hear the music in the background for a few seconds, but slowly it disappears as I move deeper into the mall. I feel calm and happy after the bracelet purchase. I look at my wrist and smile a little. Nice memory, I think. I continue walking and start heading back toward the cinema area. I still remember the movie posters I saw earlier, but then something unexpected happens. My phone vibrates. I take it out and see a message from my friend. Ian, are you at the mall today? I smile. Yes, I type back. I am here. A few seconds later, she replies. Great. I am here too. I stop walking. What? I say quietly. I look around. The mall is big, and there are many people everywhere. Where are you? I ask her. She replies, near the cinema. I laugh a little. Okay, I'm coming, I think. Now, my plans change. I stop thinking about walking alone and start going quickly toward the cinema area. As I walk, I feel more excited. It is always nice to meet someone by surprise. I pass shops, escalators, and people eating ice cream. The mall feels faster now, like everything is moving with me. Finally, I reach the cinema area. I look around. So many people, but where is she? I send a message. I'm here. She replies, I see you. I turn around, and suddenly I see her waving. Anna, she calls.
Hey.
I say and smile. We meet in the middle of the hallway. We laugh a little because it is funny to meet like this by chance. What are you doing here? I ask. I came to watch a movie, she says. Do you want to join? I think for a second. Actually, yes, I say. We look at the movie posters together. There are a few options: comedy, adventure, and a new drama film. We discuss it for a moment. I want something fun, she says. Me too, I answer. So we choose a comedy movie. We go to buy tickets and popcorn. While we wait in line, we talk about our day in the mall, what we bought, and what we saw. It feels easy and natural. Soon we get our tickets. Let's go, she says. We walk toward the cinema entrance. The lights are dimmer here. The air feels quieter. We enter the theater. But just before the movie starts, I look around and think, this is not how I plan my day, but it is actually better. We find our seats and sit down. The screen lights up. So, we're sitting in the cinema with my friend. The room is dark, quiet, and full of people waiting for the movie to start. We hear soft background noise, some people opening popcorn, and others talking quietly. Then the lights slowly go down. Okay, it's starting, I whisper. The screen lights up, and the movie begins. It is a comedy film, and almost immediately people start laughing. The first funny scene makes everyone smile, and the mood in the cinema becomes relaxed and happy. I look at my friend. She was right, I think. This is a good choice. We eat popcorn and watch the movie. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we just watch quietly. Time passes very quickly. After a while, the movie gets more and more interesting. There are funny situations, small surprises, and simple jokes that make the whole audience react. I feel very comfortable sitting there. No stress.
No Jerry.
Just a good moment. Finally, the movie ends. The lights slowly turn back on. People start standing up, stretching, and talking again. We leave the cinema with the crowd. That was really good, my friend says. Yes, I liked it a lot, I answer. We walk slowly through the mall together. Now it is later in the evening. Some shops are still open, but the mall feels quieter than before. We stop near the entrance for a moment. What are your plans now? She asks. I think I will go home soon, I say. It was a long day. Me too, she says. We smile. Then we say goodbye. See you next time, she says. Bye, I answer. She goes one way, and I go another. I walk slowly toward the exit of the mall. Outside, the air feels cooler now. The sky is darker, and the city lights are on. I take a deep breath. I didn't plan this day, I think, but it was perfect anyway. I look at my bracelet on my wrist and smile. A small memory from a random day. I take the bus back home. While sitting on the bus, I look out of the window and think about everything: the shops, the music, the cinema, and meeting my friend by chance. When I arrive home, I feel tired but happy. I take off my shoes, put my bag down, and sit for a moment. Today was a good day, I say quietly. And that is the end of my mall story. So, this was at a mall. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned new English words and enjoyed the story.
See you next time. Bye.
Leave a comment under this video and one of you will get 40 English lessons for free.